Hello all my beautiful little unicorns and welcome back to my channel. If this is indeed the first time that you're on my channel, my name's Vanessa Somuayina and for about a decade, I have been sharing my intuitive gifts with you right here on YouTube. And in today's pick a card reading, I'm going to be doing what we do best on this channel. Channeling divine messages from the universe in order to become our highest, best versions of ourselves. Today's pick a card reading is a very accurate, personalizable reading in which we are going to be uncovering exactly what your love story in this life is meant to look like. This tarot card reading is going to help uncover everything about your love life, from whom you're meant to be with, that's if you're meant to be with another person, what the relationship is going to look like, when and where you're going to meet them, and precise details about what your love story holds in store for you in the future. Now, in order to help you uncover exactly what's coming towards you, I have prepared these 4 groups for you. And before I introduce you to these 4 groups, in just 60 seconds, I want to give you something that is both spiritual and science-based. Of course, use the timestamps if you just want to fast forward to your group. The kind of love that lasts is not usually built from desperation, chasing, or trying to be perfect enough to be picked. Relationship researchers like Dr. John Gottman and Dr. Robert Levinson studied couples over time and found that lasting relationships are deeply connected to how people handle conflict, repair emotional reactions, and the way that they come back to each other after difficult moments. So judge potential future partners or anyone that you're in a situationship with based on whether you feel like they understand you, care about you, and respond to your emotional needs. Emotional responsiveness is key. So if you're single right now and you're working on yourself, you're becoming more confident, you're healing your attachment style, your abandonment issues, you're becoming more magnetic, and you're trying to call in and manifest your person, know that this reading isn't just about who you're meant to be with. This reading will reveal something far more important to you, because this is about who you are becoming. Researchers like Cindy Hazen and Philip Shaver showed that romantic love is also an attachment bond, because the version of you who attracts lasting love is not the version who abandons themselves to be wanted. It is the version of you who knows their worth, listens to their body, chooses emotional safety, and no longer confuses anxiety with chemistry or butterflies. You no longer confuse anxiety with falling in love quickly. Always remember this, my gorgeous unicorn army. Your person will not require for you to shrink or make yourself smaller. They won't need you to perform, and you're not going to feel like you're walking on eggshells and overthinking what to say in every single text, whether you should call them or when you should respond to them. The right person will not make love feel like a test that you or they keep failing. Actually, the right person will meet your growth. They will recognize your softness and your strength, and they'll honor it. They will be able to build something real with the person that you're becoming right now. Let's claim, manifest, and anchor that in. Because this isn't just another love story pick a card reading. Today, we are uncovering the love story that is aligned with your highest self. Alright, now that we've set the intention for your love story reading, let me reveal the 4 groups that I've got prepared for you today. Group number 1 corresponds to the Orion's Animal Tarot deck. Group number 2 corresponds to the Sacred Feminine Oracle deck. Group number 3 corresponds to the Squid Cake Tarot deck, and group number 4 corresponds to the Muse Tarot deck. As per usual, you can find the timestamps to all 4 of these groups below in the description box. Also, of course, pinned to the top of the comment section for quick and easy access from your laptops, your mobile devices, your TVs, and your desktops. And you guys know the Unicorn Mom did not come to play. So as a special bonus, I've added each zodiac sign's love story prediction to the mix as well. So yes, this does mean that this is in fact another one of my infamous 2-part readings. For part 1 is based on the group that you chose, and then part 2 is based on your zodiac sign. To make the most of this reading, first tune into part 1, which is based on one of these 4 groups. And once you've received that part of your reading, click your zodiac sign's timestamp, tune into your sun, moon, and Venus. Perhaps you'll even want to watch your rising sign if you've got a little extra time on your hands today. Do whatever works for you. I'm here holding space for you while you take what you need from this reading and create the most accurate, personalized experience for you. Alright, you guys, enough of me talking. I'm gonna give you a little moment of privacy right now so you can meditate on the 4 groups in order to pick the perfect one for you. Pick whichever one that you intuitively felt drawn towards, that naturally made you feel like my love story is in this group. Feel free to pause the video right here if you need a little longer, and then I'll be right back to guide you into your readings. Welcome back. We will now get straight into your readings, starting off with group number 1, which corresponds to the Orion's Animal Tarot deck. If this is the group that you chose, then simply keep watching. Also, for those of you who want to know more about your love life, while being the most successful version of yourself in your career as well, download my Zodiac powered business blueprint. It's linked below in the description box. As in this PDF guide that I've created just for you, I show you how every single zodiac sign can reach their highest potential in their careers, where I show you how every single zodiac sign can reach their absolute highest potential. Because remember, the right person for you will not make you shrink, but they will help you to become your best self. So group number 1, simply keep watching. My other gorgeous groups as well as signs of the zodiac, I will catch you at the click of your timestamps. Hello, my beautiful soul of group number 1. You chose the Orion's Animal Tarot deck in order to get into your love story reading. We'll get straight into it, my beautiful soul of group number 1, to see exactly what the universe needs you to know about your love story, how it's going to play out, when you're going to meet your person, and what your love story relationship is going to look like. Now, first, we've got the Temperance card. I see here with the crab symbol in the Temperance card, which in the tarot means to take your time, is to not rush things. Getting more deeply into your reading, we've also received the Strength card, which shows that the less that you rush things, the more you show inner strength and the more respect that you receive from your partner. I see that in your love story, respect and also your pride is important, because I see within Temperance and the crab, you are someone who has a hard outside, but you are extremely soft and caring on the inside. In the Strength with our elk, you are someone who is a leader, you're someone who has a strong opinion, so you're not meant to be with someone who makes you feel like you've got to shrink yourself. You are meant to be with someone who brings out even more strength in you. In Strength, I see that you're attracting someone who is strong themselves, because only a strong person is going to be able to feel confident around another strong individual. And within the Lovers, this is the universe clearly saying to you, this reading was meant for you. You were meant to be lovers with this person. You were meant to have someone who brings out Cancer and Capricorn vibes, sun, moon, and rising in this romantic relationship. Now, here within Temperance, with Cancer energy, that is nurturing, loving energy. Capricorn energy, which I can see here within the Strength card, Sagittarius type of energy, that shows that fiery, passion, caring, building together. And here in the Lovers, being with someone who just effortlessly gets you, who loves you, who tells you every day how amazing that you are. That's what I see for the future of your love life. Now, in the Lovers, I can see the universe is saying very clearly that yes, you are meant to be with someone. Not everyone is meant to end up with another person, but you definitely are. And I see here within the Magician, which is the card that corresponds to the number 1 in the tarot, that you are going to find this person and know that they are the one immediately. In the Magician, I can see that you are the type of person who has a very strong intuition that is accurate. Trust it, group number 1. I see in the Magician that you're very direct, you like to tell the truth, and I can see here in connectivity to the Lovers, the person that you are meant to spend the rest of your life with sees you as a magician. They see you as someone who is special, who is 1 in a billion, and someone who has so many talents. They see how talented and creative that you are, and they always think to themselves that you are so strong for having overcome the obstacles that you had to deal with as a kid and teenager. In the King of Pentacles, we have got clear confirmation in the type of energy that your lover is exuding. The King of Pentacles shows us this bull, Taurus energy. The suit of Pentacles is the suit of the element of earth, in case you didn't know that. The element of earth represents Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus energy. We have a clear Taurus symbol here in the bull, who is above this pentacle. You're meant to be with someone who is extremely successful, who is making sound decisions in the earthly realm, who is material-wise very wealthy. The King of Pentacles shows that they are strong-minded, hard-headed at times, but it's all for the greater good of the family that you're building together. As I see in the King of Pentacles, you inspire someone who's a manager, a CEO, and a successful business or salesperson with your energy, with the type of person that you are, with the fact that you are someone who blends femininity and masculinity in this perfect way of, yes, you have a lot of feminine, beautiful energy, but at the same time, you know how to be direct, you know how to be honest, you know how to claim and manifest what is yours, and you're going to do so without any fear, especially when it comes to your career. You don't play games. And one of the main things that I see that makes you extremely attractive, group number one, is when you're in an energy of claiming what is yours. Getting more deeply into your reading, I see in the dog spirit that the universe is telling you, be loyal to what you love. If you're wondering when and where you are going to meet them, you will meet them during a time where you're doing something that you love and you're loyal to it. Whether that is walking, whether that is traveling, whether that is going on a hike, going out for drinks, for a beautiful meal, I see in the dog spirit that doing the things that you love will attract the perfect partner to you if you haven't already found them, because you will be yourself. You will be doing something that you love, and that is something you'll bond over because they have the same hobbies, the same love for the things that you enjoy doing as well. In the Badger spirit, the universe is saying to you, be fearless and be bold. The more fearless and bold that you are, the more that you will attract somebody who honors that fearlessness and that boldness. I see in the dog and the Badger spirit that you are someone who's very loyal. You are someone who's very caring, someone who's very giving, and you deserve the same. Let's claim and manifest that into existence. Let's claim and manifest that right here into your love life. And so it be, group number one. And I see also in the Badger spirit, you have very intense eyes. So these kind of honey brown eyes are a representation of you looking into another person's eyes and making them feel seen, making them feel understood. And I see in the Nine of Materials, you yourself are meant to reach new heights in your career that you haven't gotten to previously. And it's not just from hard work, it's from a mindset that shows that you're fearless and bold. So if you've been asking yourself, what should I do to become more successful? What should I do to get higher up in my work or to build my own company, to have multiple streams? Be fearless and be bold. If you would like to join a community with me and others where every week you receive tarot card readings on business, on sales, we go live multiple times a month where I bring you into your best version, your best form. Check out my Psychic CEO. It's linked below in the description box. It is my membership academy for those who want more, who want to go deeper than these YouTube videos. So it's only for those who are dedicated and who want to grow in the material realm and the realm of pentacles. If that is not for you, that is perfectly fine. It's only for a small percentage of individuals. I see that what is meant for you for sure in your reading, group number one, in the Nine of Materials, is abundance. This is part of your life path anyways. Whether you join a path with me, whether you continue to grow, to learn, to read books, to show up in your work and your career, to get more education, you are on the right path. Group number one, that is the universe saying to you, you're doing all of the right things. Don't give up. The Nine of Materials is meant to be yours. In the star, I see that you have extreme star power. You're the type of person who enters a room and you inspire everybody else to do better. You inspire everybody else to step up their game. You inspire everyone else to wear what they want to wear, to look how they want to look. You have an extremely empowering presence and aura. That's what I see here within the star card. And in the star, I also see that you give others hope. You're the type of individual who makes others feel seen. You're the type of person who is not just kind, but who also gives off that energy of, yes, I'm understanding and I'm here for you, but at the same time, I need you to get serious. And in October is when you will meet your person with whom your love story is going to play out with. Group one, as you are hearing, realizing, noticing, this reading is about you more than anything. It's not so much about your person and where they are in life, whether they're ready or not. The right person emerges at the right time and they are ready. If someone isn't ready for you, then they were never your right person to begin with. And October, this beautiful fall month, is the month in which your person is going to emerge. And this is the month in which you and your person are going to get together and connect. Getting more deeply into your reading in V, we've got victory in your endeavors. Your love life will be victorious, group number 1. We claim and manifest this right now. The universe has not brought this into your reading for no reason. The universe is claiming victory in your romantic life for a reason, and it is because your romance is meant to feel like the ideal love story. Your love life is meant to take your life as a whole to the next level. You are meant to be in a romantic relationship that lets you feel seen and heard. I see here within the bowl, you will have plenty of material things with your person. You'll have a big house, you'll have anything that you want material-wise. Yes, you will be with somebody who is wealthy while creating your own wealth. You're staying independent, group number 1, and you are building generational wealth and legacy. I see here within the bowl, there will always be more than enough food. There will always be a roof over your head, over future children's heads, and even grandchildren, great-grandchildren. I see here that the habits you are building yourself, you will pass down to them. You're becoming an amazing person, not just for your immediate partner and your immediate marriage and relationship, but also for anyone who learns from you, who comes in contact with you, who gets to have you in their life. Group number 1, this is the first part of your reading that I've received for you. As usual, we claim, we manifest, we anchor these energies in. If this resonated, make sure that you like this video and interact with it to further anchor this energy in. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to clear and cleanse the space. You don't have to lift a finger or do a single thing. Just continue to lean back, relax, and enjoy your reading as we delve even more deeply into it. Welcome back, my gorgeous soul of group number 1. We're now going to delve even more deeply into your reading. The deck that I'm using right now is the Sacred Feminine Oracle deck, for any of you wondering. Now let's get into the second portion of your prediction before we delve into your zodiac signs reading. So you've got all the timestamps below, group number 1, so you can use this video in order to learn about your entire love story. Now in seductive, I can see that you are extremely seductive to other people, and you might not notice this. This is how others view you, group number 1, but I see that your love story is going to be a game of seduction. You are 100% going to be seducing your person. It's not just because you look a certain way. It's your aura, it's your energy, it's the way you move, it's the way you do things. It's everything about your personality. Getting more deeply into your reading, you are very inspiring when it comes to energy and personality, and perhaps you're not even realizing that yourself enough, group number 1. If you haven't quite understood just how inspiring you are and how seductive and magnetic your energy is, it might be time to practice making use of that. It might be time for you to put yourself out there more. Don't be afraid to post on social media more. Don't be afraid to get into marketing in your career, to talk to people one-on-one, to offer things to people. That way you will also meet a lot of other successful people, under which the person that your love story will play out with is going to be part. Now, your person is meant to be successful. Your person is meant to be someone who is actually untamable, as I see in the next oracle that we received. Your person has access to first-class flights, private jets. They have access to the most amazing cars, supercars, any beautiful restaurant, any 5-star hotel. And the thing is, they have all of this freedom, and they want someone who is confident enough to let them be successful while focusing on themselves being successful in their own right. Group number 1, you are ready for this. Group number 1, you don't need permission. We are anchoring this in. You don't need permission to be ready to be loved. You don't need permission for this romantic relationship to come into your life and to be that marriage and that union that it deserves to be. You're meant to be with someone who is untamable, but they would never disrespect you. They would never be disloyal. They would never cheat because they can, but they don't want to. That's why they chose you. That's why they chose to marry you, to be with you. And the Queen of Coins, I see that you are the queen to his king. You are the Queen of Coins to his King of Coins, his King of Pentacles. The suit of coins and the suit of pentacles are both equal. They are the suit of the element of earth. They are the suit of everything material, everything that has to do with what you can touch, feel, see, anything that's quantifiable. So also, of course, income, material abundance, owning houses, owning cars, owning properties. I see in the Queen of Coins that you're basically the only person who can tame this untamable beast, this untamable bull, as we saw in part 1 of your reading. And next in the Three of Wands, I can see that the universe is telling you plan long term. When you're dealing with your partner, don't give them everything at once. If you're in the dating phase, dating stage, you've met them, the universe is giving you a guide on how to date them, which is one date at a time. Show up, make it 1 to 2 hours. Even if the vibe is amazing, even if things feel so natural, like you've known them forever, you pack your bag and you go after the 2-hour dinner date. You leave and you make sure they have to put in an effort when they date you. You make sure that they have to show up in a way that shows that you value your time and you respect yourself so much that what you're going to accept, the only thing you're going to accept, is a well thought out and planned date that is actually planned in advance, and where after a certain time frame you've got to go because you've got other things to do. You've got other friends, you've got your own career, you've got your own life going on. Group number 1, stay interesting, stay magnetic. Group 1, this is the first portion of your reading that we've received for you so far. We will now delve into your zodiac signs portion of your love story reading. The timestamps to every single zodiac sign can be found below in the description box and pinned to the top of the comment section. So click and you'll be fast forwarded. Watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and I will catch you during part 2 of your reading to add on to this to get the final clarity on your love story. So click your timestamp and I will speak to you during your zodiac signs reading. Hello, my gorgeous soul of group number 2. You chose the Sacred Feminine Oracle in order to start your love story reading. We are now going to delve into part 1 of your reading, which is based on this group that you chose. And then for part 2, you'll of course get to pick your zodiac sign, your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Now let's get into your reading and see exactly what the universe needs to reveal to you about your love story. First, we've got the guide. Now you will be guided to the perfect person, group number 2. Stop overthinking this. Stop overthinking how you'll get there, when you'll meet them, what will happen. You will be divinely guided. And the universe is also saying to you, stay creative. Stay creative as in continue to be this person who goes out, who has fun, who has a great social circle, and who also continues to write, sing, dance, act, all of the things that you love to do that are creative, because you're meant to be with a creative person that allows you to do even more of that. Stay self-centered. I know this might seem counterintuitive, but the universe needs you to know, group number 2, that you have to keep centering yourself. You have to keep putting out your main character energy, because you are meant to have a love story with somebody who pedestalizes you, who makes sure you are the center of attention and doesn't end up draining you. Because the thing is, you are naturally a giver. You are not naturally a self-centered person, which is why self-centered has even showed up in your reading. If you were someone who is self-centered, you would never receive this card within your prediction, because you wouldn't have to be reminded to be a little more selfish, to put yourself on first place a little more. I can see here in unconditional, the universe is saying, please love yourself unconditionally more often, group number 2. No matter what you woke up feeling or looking like this morning, whether you felt like it was enough, whether you felt like it was how you should be, remember to love yourself unconditionally, because when you love yourself unconditionally, what type of energy do you think that you're emitting? Well, you know the answer, group number 2. You are emitting an energy of being someone who's proud of themselves, being someone who's strong, being someone who's courageous, and that will attract the same back. Remain determined. Your person is determined to find you, but you have to be determined to reach your goals. You have to be determined to take care of yourself. Everything else will take care of itself in love. I see and determined that that is the most attractive feature that you've got. The fact that when you set your mind to something, you do it, you accomplish it, and you get there. I see here within determined, group number 2, that you are someone that others can rely on to get a job done. So you are determined on your path to success, and the universe is saying keep going. Your person will meet you on your way there. In the antelope spirit, trust me, group number 2, your person is coming faster than you expected. Enjoy these nights where you have your home, your bed all to yourself. Enjoy your alone time. Enjoy the fact that perhaps right now you do not have the huge responsibility of marriage, kids, or of even having to take care of a household with another person living in it full time, because life will be speeding up very, very quickly when you find the right person, and it will feel like everything just happens with the blink of an eye. Now, getting into the whale spirit, I can see family is really important, and the universe is saying to you, let your family form in a way that you didn't expect. There will be a patchwork situation where you will inherit extra pets, cats, dogs. I'm also seeing some rodents in here as well. And in the whale spirit, I can see that their parents will become your parents. Your partner's parents will become your parents. You'll be very close to them, and in the best possible way. They're going to support your relationship, and they're going to want the best for you. We claim and we manifest that. We claim and we manifest that right now you are not yet there, but things will speed up quickly and you're gonna get there in no time. Now, in the pig spirit, use your mind wisely. Group number 2, the universe is saying, yes, we claim, we manifest, and we attract. Let's make sure that we cleanse any other energy out of the room. We're doing that, but use your mind wisely. Put yourself in places and situations where there are people who have good etiquette, good manners, people from a societal standpoint who have good taste, who are most likely successful. Go to beautiful art galleries, beautiful hotels, beautiful restaurants. In the pig spirit, I can see that the universe is saying you yourself are someone who's cultured, you yourself are someone who has amazing taste, and to connect with someone of the same caliber and standard, don't be afraid to put that signal out there that you expect to be with someone who actually has a wise mind and is intelligent as well. I see here in the deer spirit to bring a more gentle touch to yourself and your love life. I do see that your feminine energy, your nurturing energy, that is the most attractive part of who you are. And the fact that, yes, you are very, very successful, and the more that you focus on yourself, the more successful you become. Because the thing is, it was never about you focusing on your partner first. You're always putting your children, your future children first. Of course, you care for them, but you're the type of person who has to make sure they don't get lost in that you keep your amazing, beautiful, talented identity intact, and that you continue to take good care of yourself physically and mentally to keep your relationship and your marriage going. I can see that by January, everything will have changed for you romantically. By January, you will already be somewhere on a vacation in the warmth, enjoying a honeymoon, enjoying an engagement, and being in a place where you just think to yourself, wow. A couple months ago, I never thought that this would be my reality, but I used my mind so wisely. I was kind and gentle with myself, and look where that got me. Now, group number 1, if you're loving your reading so far and you feel safe in this space of the internet, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, you might want to consider doing so. It helps me to continue to provide you with these readings week after week. You have more of an impact on my channel than you may be aware of. Of course, no pressure. Maybe you're just visiting this space briefly. Either way, we will now delve even more deeply into your reading. You don't have to lift a finger or do a single thing right now. You're here to relax and to receive, so continue to lean back and enjoy as we get even more deeply into this first part of your reading before we delve into your zodiac signs portion of your love story. Welcome back, group number 2. Now let's delve even more deeply into your love story reading, shall we? We have got the Garnet as well as the bloodstone. These two crystals show that your love story is going to be filled with passion. You're going to have the best intimate life with the person that you'll end up with. In the bloodstone, I can see here that you will be your healthiest self, and you'll feel like you look the best you ever have within your body physically. And in the tourmalinated quartz, I can see that the universe is saying, get out of your own way. Stop overthinking the days where you said you were going to go to the gym, where that you said you were going to get your 10K steps. Just do it. We're all tired, we're all exhausted, and the universe is saying to you that sometimes pushing through anyways has a lot of value. Sometimes just doing it, even though you're tired, is exactly what you need. And I do see here within your love story that focusing on being your best self and not becoming stagnant is the way to go. Now, in the Eight of Cups, I can see here that finding your person and attracting them does require getting rid of your past and the old. Getting rid of old pictures and even contact details of exes and situationships that didn't honor or value you, and fully closing those doors. I know, group number 2, sometimes it can feel tempting to slightly leave that door open in case they change their mind or they come back. But the universe is saying, don't do that, because if someone didn't value and appreciate you the first time around, they do not deserve another chance, another opportunity to really just mess you around, because that's what they will do. You accepted it the first time, they would do it again. In the Knight of Swords, I can see that your person is someone who is direct, honest, who's going to tell you how they feel about you. They're instantly going to know that you're the one. In the Knight of Swords, I see Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. I see someone who's a fighter, someone who's a ride or die, someone who's going to do anything to be with you, who isn't afraid also of looking crazy, like sending you flowers to work, making sure that you've got meals delivered to your house. And this is a very old school mentality of they want to show up, they're going to try hard, and they're going to make sure that you know that they like you. I see here in the Death card reversed, which group 2, don't freak out, this is not a negative card or a card of literal death whatsoever. In the tarot, the Death card actually is a sign of renewal. I see transformation happening, and I see here that also they are going to completely have let go of any exes that they had. I see that your love story is going to be the death of the old you for both of you. I see that what happens is you're building your own traditions, your own norms, your own family with your person, where you make the rules, and your kids, your grandkids, they're not going to have the same traumas that you had, because you won't allow it, and neither will your person. I see that in the Knight of Swords. Now, let's receive our next message. We've got the Daffodil. Don't lose hope in true love. Group 2, I know that if you've been hurt, if you've been disappointed, how easy it can be to lose hope, and how easy it can be to fall into this like negative thinking spiral. And the universe is saying, don't lose hope. Don't let challenging experiences bring you down or make you feel any type of way like there isn't a good person out there for you. There is. In the Snapdragon, let's purify that. Let's cleanse that energy. Let's manifest the good, the perfect, the amazing for you. They may not be a perfect person, but they're perfect for you. And in purification, I see that this reading, this energy right here, is purifying and cleansing you of the doubts, of the overthinking, as you're meant to move forward with a fresh energy of trusting yourself, trusting what's meant for you, and knowing that what's meant for you will be the most amazing love story. Now, group number 2, this is the first part of your reading I've received for you. It's time for you to now receive part 2, which is based on your zodiac sign. So scroll down into the description box, click your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Watch as many as you feel called towards and you have time for today and the capacity to receive group number 2. These readings are meant to be super personalized and accurate, where you choose what suits you, what your intuition is telling you to receive right now. And I think in a time of information overload, it's so important that you've got autonomy and sovereignty over your time and your energy, which is exactly why I've created this reading in this particular way. So you can watch as much or as little as you like. So I'll speak to you at the click of your zodiac signs timestamp. Hello, my gorgeous soul of group number 3. You chose the Squid Cake Tarot deck in order to guide you in your love story prediction as we figure out exactly what the universe needs you to know about your love story and what's going to happen in your love life. First, we've got the Ace of Coins. Now, the Ace always represents a new beginning, and the suit of coins is the suit of the element of Earth. You will have your love story start off at work. You're going to have your love story start off with someone that does the same kind of work you do. And I see in the Knight of Batons that they are someone who is very successful and they are higher up than you are in their career. Now, in the Knight of Batons, I see that they've worked very, very hard to get to where they are. And they are the type of person that inspires you. So I see here that your love story is going to play out with someone where things started at work and then they got deeply personal. Getting more deeply into your reading with the Wheel of Fortune, this is a tarot card that represents good luck, that represents you having an amazing marriage and relationship and things working out in your favor. In the Wheel of Fortune, I can see here that your love story is gonna play out beautifully throughout months and years of having good luck with purchasing a home together, purchasing vehicles, having children, building and blending your family. And in the Wheel of Fortune, I also see here that a lot of people around you are going to be envious or even a little jealous. But in the Emperor, you are the person who at the end of the day controls whether you allow that to affect you or not. In the Emperor, I see for you, group number 3, that you're holding your position of power in this relationship because you're also with a powerful person. So they're not afraid of the fact that at home, you're the one who's in charge, but publicly, your future partner, the person that you're meant to be with forever, they're the emperor, they're the king, the ruler, the person that people look to and think, wow, he's so successful. Wow, this emperor is someone who's really accomplished a lot. So you are proud to be with your person, group number 3. And this is a relationship that you've always wanted, to be with somebody who is on your level. Now let's get more deeply into your reading and see what the universe needs you to know. In the Magician, I can see next in this tarot card, which corresponds to the number 1, that you're gonna find yourself doing a lot of DIY projects with your future spouse, and you're going to do these things because you love home improvement and you want to create your dream home. I see you building your house in a way that is super customized. You've got all the finishes and the colors that you love, and I do also see within your reading that you will have a very, very personalized approach to your vehicle as well. So wrapping it, having it sprayed and kind of like done up in a different color on the inside as well. And I see here in the cucumber that emotion is the most important part of a relationship to you. You're someone who feels deeply, and if another person, especially someone that you love, is going through a tough time, you actually are the only person who understands before they've even said a word what they're feeling, what they're thinking, what they're going through. And I see here in the cucumber that the universe is also saying this is your vegetable of manifestation right now. Adding cucumber to your meals, having cucumber salads, making sure cucumber is part of your diet is what the universe is saying right now. That is going to help you to attract the type of love life that we are unraveling here in your reading. Getting more deeply into this, also potato. Potato has a very grounding energy. Potato is an amazing vegetable for you to add again to your diet. There are lots of healthy ways in which you can add potato in, whether it's boiled, whether it's grilled, whether it's just in a way that you are incorporating potato for fiber, for fullness, for energy. And I see here in the potato that in the spiritual meaning of it being grounding, your love story is grounding you. Your love story is grounding you in the reality that love can be easy, love can be mutually respectful, and love is something you no longer have to be afraid of. I see in the cause lettuce that we claim, we manifest this desirability, and I see here in the cause lettuce as well, adding more lettuce, more greens, more leafy greens. It's what the universe is telling you to do. So if you know that you have been lacking the leafy greens in your diet, group number 3, this is the universe gently calling you out on that. Remember, when you feel your best, you look your best, and you behave as your best self, and then you attract the best. And I see here in the cause lettuce that the more that you focus on feeling good about yourself, the more quickly that lover to play out your love story with is going to appear in your life. Getting more deeply into your reading, in the fennel, I see deep strength. Fennel is another very healthy addition to your diet that the universe is recommending right now. And group 3 in the fennel, we claim, we manifest strength in order to get through this next little bit until you have your person that your love story can begin with. I do also see here within the fennel that you are someone who is extremely strong, not by choice, but because you had to be in so many ways. And the thing is, strength is always going to be your joker. Strength is always going to be something that you've got and that nobody can take away from you. But that doesn't mean that you want to enter a relationship that makes you constantly feel strong. I see here in the fan that instead romance, celebration, partying, having a good time, that is how your love story is going to be. You're going to be going out a lot with your person. You'll be having a good time with friends and family, but also date night at least once to twice per week. Going to fancy restaurants is what I see here. They'll invite you to see a show, not a movie, not just going to a regular concert, but an elegant show. Some show that has fans in it. A very tasteful type of show where you have to get tickets, you sit down, and you watch what's going on the stage. There's music, there's dancing. I see here in the apple that also multiple people are crushing on you at the same time as your love story plays out. There will always be this temptation, which I see here means you'll always have a lot of people crushing on you, trying to get with you. Meanwhile, you found your perfect partner and you would never be dishonest or disloyal towards them. So I do see here in the apple for you, group number 3, that your love story will always have temptations because you're amazing. Also, your future partner is someone who always has people looking at them as potential as well. Now, you are both in a position where you found yourselves, you know who you are, and you're ready for a real relationship. So temptation doesn't mean anything. I see here in the wreath that one of you is dealing with a deep loss. A loss of a parent, the loss of a close friend. And in the wreath, I can also see here that this is what is going to bond you with your person. You will bond over the fact that you have both had to heal. You both went through the anger, the intense feeling of anger, of wanting to have answers, and also of wishing that things were different. Because this relationship is deep. This relationship is meaningful. Your love story isn't just about being there in the amazing times and partying. I do see here in the handshake that your love story is meant to be with someone who always has your back, is always by your side, and always supports you without any type of strings being attached and without it needing to always just be a positive. They support you in everything, no matter how hard life gets. I do also see here in the handshake group number 3 that your future spouse, your love story will play out with a stranger that you meet and whose hand that you shake, and you instantly know that something is different about this very relationship. And you instantly know that something is going on here that is inexplicably just a deep sense of passion and love. Getting more deeply into your reading in July, This is your lucky month for love. July amps up the heat, the fun. July is when you are feeling your absolute best, and when the universe is saying to you, start being open to new love, start being open to your love story beginning, invite your person in. I claim and I manifest your love story for the month of July, my beautiful soul of group number 3. I claim and manifest that you find your person throughout this month. I claim and manifest that July brings you all of the joy and love that you deserve, and also September being your second opportunity for your love story to play out and begin in the most magical, romantic way. Now, I'm going to clear and cleanse the space, group number 3, and then I'll be right back for us to delve even more deeply into your love story reading. This is before you get to click the timestamp of your zodiac signs prediction. So as usual, you don't have to lift a finger or do a thing. Don't think about anything. Just be present in this very moment. If you like, you can, of course, subscribe to my channel if you feel comfortable in this part of the internet. That actually really does help my channel more than you probably realize. Each and every subscription is impactful. But of course, if you're just visiting this corner of the internet, just chill, group number 3, and we'll delve even more deeply into your reading. Welcome back, my gorgeous soul of group number 3, for us to delve even more deeply into your reading. Now let's see what the Squid Cake Tarot deck has to reveal about your love story, as we're not yet done with all the messages that you're meant to receive. We've got a card that popped right out as I was shuffling, which is the Wheel of Fortune again. Group 3, you're really overthinking your love story and your love life, and this synchronicity of this card showing up again from the same deck within the same moment of your reading. This is symbolic of you needing to chill, relax, and know that good luck is on your side. Your love life, your love story will play out beautifully. You will have the life of your dreams, the partner that you want, the family that you dream of creating. And yes, it is going to be everything that you wanted and more, but you have to relax and you have to lean back and remind yourself it will happen when it's supposed to, and it is your destiny. Stop overthinking or questioning whether it was meant for you, whether that will ever be or come. That is just delaying your love story. Now let's get more deeply into your reading. We've got the High Priestess. Now in the High Priestess, I do see that learning and educating yourself is the most attractive trait that you could invest in right now in order for your love story to have that kickstart to it. So getting to the library, reading, going to exhibitions, art shows, art galleries, that is where I see the universe is saying to you, you will meet your person during one of these swanky events. Now, either an art gallery opening or a showing, either some sort of exhibition that combines your work with art and the finer things in life, as I do see that you are destined to be with someone who comes from that type of lifestyle. Getting more deeply into your reading in the Seahorse Spirit, the universe is saying, give yourself time to watch and wait. Just see what happens, group number 3. The universe is saying, be patient, see what happens, see what I've got in store for you, see what I've manifested for you, what I'm creating for you in the background. Live your life and see how things play out, because you will be very surprised at how quickly things are actually going to change for the better. And the Turtle Spirit, I do see here that your message is slow and steady wins the race. If you have been rushing things, if you have rushed everything in your life, like even this morning getting ready for work or wherever it is that you're going, you're rushing your hair care, your skin care, your makeup, you're rushing your lunch, packing healthy options, you're just grabbing something on the go, you're rushing your work, you're rushing through emails, you're just rushing your workout. The universe is saying to you, slow and steady and being consistent will always win the race. And Sometimes you think you're saving time by rushing when actually you're making more mistakes and having to redo things more often than if you just took your time and were slow and steady about it in the first place. So take your time and remember, the most successful people are usually not in a haste or in a rush. Consciously spend time learning how to quit rushing as you go through the door, quit rushing when you're driving around, because the energy of being rushed is far less attractive than the energy of being steady, taking your time, and having your highest self energy present. Now, group number 3, this is the first part of your reading that we claim and manifest for you. Now, what you get to do is scroll back down into the description box, click the timestamp of your zodiac sign, and you will be fast forwarded to that portion of your reading. You can watch your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, whatever you've got time for today, and the capacity to receive is exactly what you need and exactly what you are supposed to hear. Let's move on to the second, even more personal part of your love story reading. I'll reconnect with you at the click of your zodiac signs timestamp. Welcome, my beautiful soul of group number 4. You chose the Muse Tarot deck in order to guide you through your love story reading. We'll get straight into your reading, group number 4. Lean back, relax, and enjoy your prediction as we figure out precisely what the universe needs to uncover to you about your love story. Now, first up, we have got the Hermit card, and also the Muse of Inspiration. Now, in the Hermit, the universe is saying to you, being an introvert will attract someone who actually respects your boundaries and your space. I see in the Muse of Inspiration that you are someone who is extremely creative, so you need space to create, and you've got to be with someone who respects the fact that, yeah, you do have tendencies of sometimes just needing time to be by yourself, while at the same time understanding when you're having a clingy moment. They just get you. I see in the 5 of Inspiration, your love story will have so many different facets to it, where sometimes you're watching a movie, you're cuddled up on the couch with one another, and then other times you are doing things in 2 separate rooms, but it still just feels good to have your person by your side. I see in the 5 of Inspiration, you'll end up with someone who has a lot of different sides to themselves. They are very successful at their work. They're someone who comes from an affluent family and background. At the same time, they are also humble. They're also grounded. They're also someone you can talk to about anything. They go to therapy. They take supplements. They like to work out. And they're someone who also loves meditating. That's what I see within the Hermit. And in the 8 of Inspiration, I see that your love story will play out quickly, rapidly, faster than you expected, group number 4. When you meet the right person, you're gonna know. You're both gonna move forward quickly because you've both been in serious relationships where you now know what you want and what you don't want. You know right from wrong, and you know what you desire from life. So once you find your person, once you are certain about them, which will happen very quickly, there's nothing to wait around for any longer. I see here in the banana, you understand 2 things can be true at the same time. Yes, you can understand that getting to know someone deeply is important and you can take your time doing that, but at the same time, you don't have to wait years to get married or engaged. At the same time, you don't have to wait an eternity to move in together. You don't have to wait forever to spend your life with your person. Sometimes just getting straight into love mode is actually a healthy thing to do. There are couples who meet and are inseparable for the rest of their lifelong marriage, and that's what I see in your love story, group number 4. In the banana, the universe is also saying, unless you're allergic to bananas, add them into your diet, as well as watermelon, which is the next card that we've received. In the watermelon, I see fertility. I see we've got number 29. And in the watermelon, we have this very emotionally regulated state. That means water. And when you're feeling overwhelmed or dysregulated, the universe is saying, did you drink enough? right now you're receiving this reading. Are you dehydrated? Did you drink enough today? Did you take care of your skin? Did you moisturize? Did you put SPF? Sun protection. You know how important this is, group number 4. Remember also that fertility means that your love story will have the topic of kids and fertility that keeps coming up. And there is this duality of, yes, you can be very fertile, but at the same time, you can be smart about your choices when it comes to building your family and your legacy. The Taurus, I can see here, you're slowly but surely getting ahead. The universe is confirming to you your love story will play out in a way where you're realizing every single day I take amazing care of myself. I'm slowly but surely getting ahead and actually manifesting my love story. You will have a home with the person that you are with, and this home will also slowly but steadily become better, become more put together, and turn into children, and grandchildren will look at and think to themselves, wow, this was really something that they took time to develop and build. This is perfect. This has marble, this has oak, this has all of these beautiful high-end finishes. And wow, my parents and grandparents really knew what they were doing. And don't feel, group number 4, like you have to pressure yourself into more biological children. I see here in the woman that children don't have to be yours or come from you. I see in the woman that dealings are a relationship with a woman who has a lot of kids that she treats like her own, but she didn't actually give birth to. That will inspire you to actually see that you can affect kids, future generations, without needing to always be the biological parent, and you'll have a deep impact. In the mountain road, the universe is saying you are on your road to success. Group number 4, if you needed a sign and if you needed confirmation, this is the universe confirming. This is the universe saying you are on the road to success. You are on the road to a love story that is worthy of being told. You are on the road to a love story that makes you feel proud. You are on the road to a love story that's going to change everything in you. And I can see here that your life is going to be filled with joy. Now, getting more deeply into your reading and the horse spirit, I see that the person you'll end up with travels a lot. We've got master number 33. This means you will have a lot of freedom. You will have a lot of freedom in your time to do what you want. You can come with them and stay in the spa hotel, in the room. You can explore the cities that they're going to for work. You can do your own work in that time. You can also stay home and invite over people that you want to spend time with. You're also going to have financial freedom to do what you want in your love story. And I see here within the horse spirit that this feeling of freedom is exactly what you needed, because you've been under tension for so long, group 4. Now, next in number 37, we've received the lion spirit. I see here that your generosity will be given back to you tenfold. Group number 4, you are a type of person who would give a stranger the last shirt off of your back if it helped them, for example, get through the night. You're someone who is caring, you're someone who's very giving, and you're the type of person where if you have a lot, you give a lot. As they say, abundance shows the truth in people. It just brings out more in who people are. Someone is greedy when they've got nothing. They'll be greedy when they're very abundant as well. If somebody is giving and generous when they don't have much, they'll be the same when they're in a very abundant spot as well. And I do see here that you are a generous spirit. And here within the Devil card, I do see that your love story will have moments where you are actually kind of thinking, am I on the right path? Which is why you had to receive the mountain road in your reading, because the universe is saying you might be tempted to accept things from situationships or exes where you just deserve better. Be patient, because someone who's never going to make you cry, overthink, double text, call them first, reach out to them first. That is the person that you've got coming towards you in your love story. So don't be tempted here within the devil that you might end up alone. I see some fears, some shadow sides, some insecurities of ending up by yourself, ending up unhappily by yourself, and making a mistake romantically by not giving enough chances. Group 4, you've always given enough chances. You've always done enough for other people. Don't be so hard on yourself. Getting more deeply into your reading, and the 9 of Wands, what I see here for you, group number 4, is that you are in a state right now where having fun is important. You overthink how things will look, how others will perceive you, whether you'll be judged or not. And I see here that the universe is saying, give yourself freedom, go out, have fun. You are not going out as much as you really should. You're not enjoying as much as you could. And right now the universe is saying is the best time for you to go out and have an amazing time, group number 4. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clear and cleanse the space, and then I'll be right back for us to delve even more deeply into this part of your reading before you get to pick your zodiac signs timestamp. You don't have to lift a finger or do a single thing. If you would like to subscribe and you're not yet, feel free to do that if you're comfortable in this spot of the internet. It greatly helps my channel to be able to continue to provide you with these readings. It makes a bigger impact than you're probably aware of. But if you're just visiting, because I know giving away your subscriptions isn't something you just do so easily, so if you're just visiting this side of the internet, continue to relax and enjoy your reading, and I'll be right back with you, group number 4. Welcome back to your reading, my lovely soul of group number 4. Let's get even more deeply into it, shall we? And uncover exactly what your love story holds in store. Now let's see what the universe needs you to know. We've got invasive and the number 22 and number 33 again, which shows reasoned. Now I see here that your love story will end up being with someone where you're so close to one another, you have each other's passwords. You know all of these intimate details about one another, and you've also done things like set up your wills in case something happens. You've got life insurance policies. It might seem invasive to others, but you are setting yourself up for success and also to be legally covered with your person. I see a marriage and having agreements on what is to happen in this marriage, where you are going to actually be receiving a lot of rewards the longer that you stay married to your person. So your love story is well thought out, and I do see here that you're with someone who's reasoned, who comes from generational wealth and will want to know everything about you and your mindset. Getting more deeply into your reading, this is going to be a demanding love story, but it's going to be demanding in a good way, because while others are having these surface level marriages and others are going through this kind of just, yeah, I've got my spouse, but that's it. You're planning trips, vacations, expeditions. You know exactly what's going to happen in any situation, whether you have got kids, whether you ever would like to just go travel, do your own thing. Your relationship is steady, your relationship is secure, and no matter what happens, you're secured in it. And that gives you a lot of confidence that your friends and family don't have or weren't able to enjoy because their relationships just aren't set up in the same way. And in the Whale and Orca elders, I can see here for you, group number 4, that sharing music is a big thing in your relationship, listening to it together in the car and at home. I see an amazing home surround system, like a speaker system that you've got. I see a home cinema for you, and being able to share music is like a different type of intimacy with your person that I see that you just have. And in Heareth, I can see here you're longing for home, homesick for the stars. I see that the universe is saying to you, your person will feel like you've come home. Your person will feel like you finally found home. You finally found your place. You finally have that spot where you just belong. And you no longer have to overthink how you look, how you dress, how you appear. You can just be yourself, finally. And that's what you've been looking for, craving, praying, and desiring all of your life, group number 4. Now, we're going to delve even more deeply into your reading, but this is in your control, this next step. Because what you now get to do is scroll down into the description box or to the top of the comment section. You get to click your zodiac signs timestamp. You can watch your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, whatever you feel called towards and whatever you also have time for today, of course, and tune into the rest of your love story prediction. Make the most of this reading as I have designed it in this accurate, super interactive, and personalizable way so that you can receive the very prediction that will tell your love story to you. So group number 4, it's time for you to select your zodiac signs timestamp. So I'll see you during your zodiac signs prediction. Hello, my beautiful Aries baby, and welcome to part 2 of your love story reading, which is based on your zodiac sign. So you're an Aries sun, moon, rising, or Venus, and I trust that the first part of your reading resonated, which you received during the intro as you picked one of the 4 groups. Now let's talk all things Aries and see exactly how your love story is going to play out. We've got two cards that need to speak. We've got the flamingo spirit and a wolf spirit. Now Aries, in the flamingo spirit, I can see that the universe is saying to you, embrace the in-between of your love story. There will be a time where you're single, where you're asking yourself, what's going to happen? Is my love story going to play out? And you have to embrace this time because you'll only be single for a short moment, and after that you'll be in a lifelong relationship. Think of it this way: if you're single for a year, and after that you are in a relationship, a marriage for the next 70, you will think back and think, I should have really trusted the process and I should have just completely enjoyed that year. Even if you're single for 3 years, you will look back and think, wow, I should have really just enjoyed those 3 years to the fullest extent and done everything I wanted when the only responsibility that I had was myself. And I see here in the wolf spirit that the universe is saying, turn knowledge into wisdom. You have a lot of knowledge. You are very intelligent, Aries. But the thing with you is that this intelligence can be turned into wisdom through learning from the past, learning what worked, what didn't, learning exactly how to navigate relationships based on your attachment style. And I see here in the white raven spirit, the universe is saying to you, trust the magic that is your love story. We've also got master number 66. Your lover is the type of person who is going to come into your life at a very unexpected time. And this is going to happen the moment you start to fully embrace the in-between and you're actually in a phase where you don't feel like you need anyone. You don't feel like you need a relationship. You feel really happy just by yourself. That is exactly when you're going to meet your person. And we claim and manifest this healthy relationship in which you are with somebody who is adding to your life rather than subtracting. And I see in the 4 of materials, they will bring stability in the earthly realm. They're the one who will be paying rent, food bills, other bills as well. They are a provider. They are someone who facilitates stability. They are someone who is giving you everything that you want in the earthly realm and giving you provisions in a way that makes you feel super relaxed. Now, in the 4 of materials as well as the 10 of voices, I see that this is the type of relationship that you hoped for, but you couldn't say it out loud because you didn't want to be judged. You didn't want anyone to say, well, you're less independent if you do that, or well, you still have to work hard for your own things. Yeah, you know all of that, Aries, but that doesn't mean that you can't enjoy your love story being with somebody who fully provides and gives you everything that you've ever wanted. I see in the 2 of inspiration that there will be a moment of choice in the relationship where they say say to you, they want to be together. They want to stay in this commitment. And you have a choice. Do you want to work, or do you desire to do your own thing? Do you want to be completely focused on your own creative ventures? Or do you want to do a 9-to-5 where perhaps you do have to focus a little bit on what your corporation wants in a way that might come between you and your creative ventures or your relationship? Everything has its pros and cons, but the most beautiful thing in the Two of Inspiration that I see here is that you'll have a choice and that you don't have to do the same thing for the rest of your life. You get to pick, you get to choose, you get to have fun with life. And your love story is going to play out with someone who gives you that security where for a couple months you can say, you know what, even if I just focus on something other than work, we're fine. Getting more deeply into your reading in the Hanged Man, I can see a huge shift in perspective. I see that everything is going to change about how you see love after your love story has begun, because you're realizing that, wow, there are people who you can trust, there are people who you can rely on, who really care about you, and who will show it, who will show up consistently, who are going to call when they say they're going to call, who are going to organize the date when they say they're going to organize the date, who are going to be there when it's most important. And I see in the Hanged Man that for you, your love story will be with somebody who knows how to see things from your viewpoint. It's not just about them. It's not just about their opinion, what they feel comfortable with, what they think is right. I see here within the Three of Coins that your love story means the end of an era where you're cutting cords with your mom's and grandma's trauma. The things that they have allowed and been through in their relationships and marriages, the things that they had to go through that you have learned from, because you're turning knowledge into wisdom. These are the things that you're gladly and happily leaving behind, Aries, because you're not taking baggage with you that doesn't belong to you. Love story is going to be playing out sooner than you expected it to. And I am seeing within your reading that it's going to feel like you can finally breathe. Now, in the Chariot, the universe is telling us, yes, things will happen quickly, and to not be afraid of the speed. Some people will tell you, oh, just don't fall in love too quickly, just take your time. You will do that, but when something is right, you also just know that it's right. And in the Ten of Cups, which is the ultimate fulfillment card of the tarot, the ultimate relationship fulfillment card, I see for Aries that your love story is going to fulfill you. You're going to have the security, the marriage, the home, the vehicle, the setup for your future that you desire, the travels, the honeymoon, the ring, the experiences, the healthy lifestyle, and all of the things that you desired to have in a relationship, and your partner is going to gift this to you. Their love language is gifting. Now, my beautiful Aries, this is the love story reading that I've received for you. I trust that you found it insightful, and we claim and manifest everything that resonated right now. As already mentioned during the intro of this video, if you want to learn how to be the most successful that you can be based on your zodiac sign, get my zodiac powered business blueprint. It's linked below in the description box. Whether you're working in a job, a corporation, or you're looking to start your own business, this is going to give you all the cheat codes of how to work with your sign rather than against it. Make sure that you learn more about yourself through knowing your sign. And wherever you are on our gorgeous planet, I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Taurus baby, and welcome to the second part of your love story reading, which is based on your zodiac sign. We're going to get straight into it. I trust that the first part resonated, where you got to pick from the 4 groups in the intro. And now let's see what the universe needs you to know. Whoa, in the 8 of Crystals, things are going to move very quickly, as you can see, and you're going to go in the same direction in your love story as your person.
you both want the same things. When it comes to marriage, you want the same things. With kids, you want the same things. With your careers and income, you want the exact same. Family life and structure, even health, wellness, fitness. I see here in the Eight of Crystals that you want the exact same thing as your person, and everything is going to move very quickly in a direction of success because you're on the same page. I see here in the Empress that Taurus, the most attractive trait you've got is feminine receiving energy. Now, it doesn't matter who you identify as. Feminine energy, receiving energy is an energy that we can all embrace. Your femininity and your ability to receive compliments, gifts, as well as positive attention, that is one thing that the universe is saying, keep practicing. When someone pays you a compliment, take it. If someone says they want to do something for you, allow it. I see here in the Empress that also fertility is something that's high right now. Your body is at an amazing state where fertility is high, and you are able to have the type of relationship where, yeah, you speak about fertility and children, and also fertility in your career, because everything that you want to create right now, there are fertile grounds for it. Getting more deeply into your reading, we have got the High Priestess as well as the Five of Blades. I see for you, Taurus, in the High Priestess, that your love story is going to lead you back to school, to learning, to getting an additional diploma. And I also see in the Five of Blades that your love story is going to be so long that your person is going to also be there with you when you go through times where you feel stressed and anxious. But in the High Priestess, I see that you're learning how to deal with every stressful situation, with your feelings, with anxiety. Perhaps you even have some sort of bipolar vibe about you at times. And I do see here that in your love story, you're not going to have to worry about support, because you'll have it. Because you and your person, you've both done the work, the healing, the therapy. Let's get more deeply into your reading. Now, we've got the best of you. I do see here that your love story is going to bring out the best of you. The person you'll end up with is a person who makes you feel amazing, beautiful, and seen. And they are going to be the person that brings out a very soft, calm, feminine era. Your hair is going to grow, your skin is going to glow. You're going to be getting surgical and non-surgical procedures that you want, the clothes that you want. You're going to wear the shoes that you want. And I see here within goal setting that the reason for this is that your person makes your life easier. So you get to set more goals for yourself in areas of your life where before you didn't have time. So you get to have bigger fitness goals. You get to focus more on your career, on your job. You get to focus more on growing in the areas in which you feel like you just needed more energy and time. And now you've got it, because I see here in your love story that you get to reach so many more goals because your person is supporting you. They're bringing more energy and time to you. And in justice, this is a balancing act. So you do the exact same. But the thing with you, Taurus, is that you've just done it for the wrong people in the past. And I see here in your love story, when you found the right person, let's claim and manifest this. It is actually finally a fair trade-off. It is actually finally in balance. The things that you are giving and what you're receiving is fair. It's balanced. They are giving just as much as they're receiving from you, and they're showing up in a way that feels good. They're showing up for you fully, just as you would for them. You don't play games, Taurus. You're the type of person where once you're in a relationship, you're in, and you are not going to pull back or half-ass it. Getting more deeply into your reading in the Six of Pentacles, I can see that you're going to flourish in your career, and that is what your love story is going to thrive off of. The more that you're flourishing in your career and in the earthly realm, the better your relationship feels, because you're focused on yourself and you're thriving in something that you're good at, and your partner finds that really attractive. If you've ever seen someone in their element, whether it's a singer at a concert or someone playing professional sports, and you see them just do their thing, It is somehow oddly extremely attractive and satisfying to see someone so deep in their zone. It just feels like, wow, this person is really attractive because they're also really good at it, and you can see the passion. That's what I see here for your love story. The passion, the drive, the fact that you're with someone who they themselves are very passionate, ambitious, and driven, and they love seeing that in you as well. Your love story is centered around fertility, so family matters are going to be important, and as soon as you're with your person, you'll be educating yourselves on where to move, what you want to do in the long term, especially with kids and pets being involved in future discussions. Now, my beautiful Taurus baby, this is the reading that I've received for you. I trust that you found it insightful and that it resonated. We claim everything that does. And of course, if you want to learn how to work with your zodiac sign, get my zodiac powered blueprint. It's linked below in the description box. And wherever you are on our gorgeous planet, I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during your upcoming reading. Hello, my gorgeous Gemini. Welcome to the second, even more personal part of your reading, which is based on your zodiac sign. Now we're going to get straight into it and figure out exactly how your love story is going to be playing out as you are a Gemini sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Now let's get into it and see what the universe needs you to know about your love story. We've got the Princess of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Everything's going to happen very quickly for you during your love story, especially the more outspoken you are about what you want in a relationship, and you don't even have to be direct about it. I see the universe is saying to you, when you're talking to the person that you'll end up with, just tell them, for example, wow, my friend has a partner who does all of these amazing things for her, and that feels incredible. She always tells me about that. I'm so happy for her. So you're not comparing anyone. You're just making it clear what you desire, what you like, and what it is that impresses you. And I see in the Eight of Wands that then very, very quickly, your person picks up on this and they start to move very quickly towards the type of commitment and action that you want to see from your love story and your lover. Let's get more deeply into it. We have a card that popped right into the pile as I was shuffling. Now we have got the Ace of Crystals. And the Ace of Crystals, I see a new beginning in the earthly realm. As the Ace of Pentacles here, the Ace of Crystals and Ace of Pentacles, they mean the same thing. It's synonymous in tarot. I do see that you're starting something new in your career, a fresh position, a different job, and that is when your love story is going to come to fruition. So you're going to start something new, you're going to be completely new there, and someone is going to see that you need help. This is going to be your person. They're going to help you, and that's how everything is going to start. So accept help. I see here in the Queen of Pentacles that accepting help, accepting support, it doesn't make you weak. It actually just shows how intelligent that you are, because instead of letting your ego get the best of you, instead of being that person that overworks themselves just to say that they've done everything by themselves, you're actually just putting all of that aside and you're focusing on making sure that you get the things done that you want to get done and that you have the success that you want, because you're focused on results, not on protecting your ego or making sure you don't feel like a burden. You know that you're not a burden. I see in Temperance that your love story will play out without alcohol, without any other substances like that, no smoking. I see here in Temperance that you have a good influence on your future partner and they have a good influence on you. Your love story is a household in which these things are forbidden. They're not allowed. And I can see here that what's very important is faith, is spirituality and energy, how you treat other people, kindness and well-being. Now in the Knight of Swords, I can see here that your person is someone with air sign energy. Now as a Gemini, you're an air sign, but we've also got Libra and Aquarius here. In the Knight of Swords, I can see that they are someone who is going to tell you how they feel very quickly. They're not going to hide anything. They're not playing games. You are both past that. You've both been through that. And I see in your love story that your person has very, very masculine energy. They have energy of someone who isn't afraid of rejection. And in the Eight of Cups, I can see that once and for all, the people who thought they could come back, the people who thought that you would accept a situationship, your exes, people who didn't treat you the way that you deserve, I see that you're going to be deleting their numbers, blocking them, making it impossible for them to reach you. Even on social media, you don't even want their energy around you, because you see here in the Eight of Cups, it's almost like this person has these monitoring spirits who are just watching them. It's almost like this is a stage, a red carpet, an altar, and everyone is on the sidelines. These cups are on the sidelines waiting for her to walk. But you're not going to allow that to affect you. Yes, you're going to walk down your red carpet. You're going to walk down like it's your runway, but you're not going to pay any attention to what the cups are saying or thinking. Getting more deeply into your reading in the Seven of Cups, I can see here that a lot of people are going to feel like you had a lot of options to choose from, and they're going to credit it to, oh, you only had this person like you because you look this way, because you're not afraid to accept help, because you flirted with them, you did this, you did that. Let them talk, my beautiful Gemini, because at the end of the day, you're going to be the one building a happy, healthy, and wealthy family with your dream person, while everyone else is still complaining about things that you've moved on from months and years ago. And you're distancing yourself from your old social circles in that way. And the golden children I see here, in a sense, rare gifts. So children that you might have, they will have very rare gifts. They will be golden children. So they will be the tennis pros, the athletes, the musicians, the people who end up on Broadway and in music. They're going to be very creative. They're going to be the ones that stand out and are very successful, and they're going to give all of the thanks to you and how you raised them, the type of household that you raised them in, the mindset that you gave to them while raising them. And I do see here in the golden children, that you will have more than one. There will be 2 or 3 golden children. In the Star Keeper, I see here a cosmic ancestor seed the light by staying grounded. Now, the universe is saying, don't panic, don't freak out, don't make any harsh, rash, or very quick decisions. Your love story is something that you should handle with care, and remember, the person that you'll end up with is someone who comes from generational wealth. They are not working class, okay? They are upper class, and they don't like rash, quick, impulsive decisions. So behave in a way how you see someone of that echelon behaving. Take care of yourself, care about those around you and your future. As I see here that your love story is meant to begin as soon as the big shift comes in your career, without any further holdups, any further waiting around, and you're going to be building something that is a legacy that grandchildren, future generations are going to look back on and say, wow, I'm so glad that this is the lineage that I was born into. You are the trauma breaker and the pattern breaker from the past, from ancestors of yours who have gone through some things that you are no longer going to allow. Now, my gorgeous Gemini, this is the reading that I've received for you. I trust that you found it insightful, and of course, we claim and manifest everything that resonated with you in your reading. If you want to delve even more deeply into your zodiac sign's strength, get my zodiac powered blueprint. It's linked below in the description box. And wherever you are on our beautiful planet, I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings.
Hello, my gorgeous fellow Cancerian, and welcome to the second, even more detailed portion of your love story reading. This is based on your zodiac sign, so you're here because you're a Cancer sun, moon, rising, or Venus, and we're going to get straight into it now and see exactly what's coming towards you in your love story. First, we've received the Princess of Cups, so this is confirmation that this reading is for you. You know why? Because the Princess of Cups represents the element of water, and you are the water sign that is the most intuitive, the most psychic, and also the most into deep romantic love that lasts forever. You are meant to have a relationship that is lifelong. You are meant to have a relationship that turns into a marriage, that turns into something more than just a situationship. And getting more deeply into your reading, next I see here in the Ten of Cups, you will be fulfilled in all areas of your romantic life. Now, my beautiful Cancer, the Ten of Cups represents the number 10, which stands for completion, and the Suit of Cups is the suit of the element of water. This is one of the most favorable cards, one of the best cards to receive in any love and relationship reading because it represents fulfillment. It shows that you'll have everything that you desire and that you will end up with a loyal partner who loves and adores you to bits. And I see here in the Ten of Cups fulfillment, I see that your home is looking beautiful. For Cancers, their home is their pride and joy. And next here within the Fool, which marks a new beginning. Oh, we've also got the Hierophant, which is another card that popped right out as I was shuffling, that appeared right after the Fool card, that there will be a completely new start to your love life after you've received this love reading. I claim and manifest the most powerful reading and the most powerful action taking place after you have received your prediction. In the Fool, I can see a fresh beginning. The Fool always corresponds to a new start, a new beginning, and feeling free, whereas in the Hierophant, you're building something, and I do also see that you will be building a home from scratch, so a house from the ground up with your person, and you'll be overlooking your pyramid. You'll be overlooking your home. And I see here within the Fool a great time coming towards you in love, feeling like you know exactly what's going to come next, but you're just going to enjoy the ride as well. So let's get more deeply into your reading to see exactly how your love story is going to play out. Now, we have got the Golden Children. Your children will be extremely gifted, extremely talented. You are going to have these golden children. We claim and manifest this, as your kids are going to be brought up in a household where emotional safety and accountability, emotional intelligence, all of this is new, and it's serving them so well. And it's something that you have said to yourself, if you're going to go down this route of raising children, if you're going to continue to be the best parent you can be, you'll do it with love, with tenderness, with care. Because of your DNA and your genes, your children are more likely to be born with rare gifts. I am seeing here in your reading that these rare gifts in your children come in creative fields as well as sports, music, and also the rare gift of understanding people more deeply. So psychology being a strong suit in your kids, not because they had to constantly read your emotions, but because you made them so strong and so resilient. Getting more deeply into your reading in the Bee Spirit, the universe is telling you sweet results await in your love life. If you've been overthinking your love life, Cancer, this is your sign to give it a rest, because you will have great results romantically. You don't have to overthink. You don't have to stress out about it. It's in the cards. It's something that is just fated for you. And in the Chameleon Spirit, the universe is telling you, act as if ahead of time to manifest what you want. When you act like the person that you know you've got to be in your position of winning, whether that's already acting like someone who's successful, so you follow up on calls and emails, whether you want to become more fit, that means you already have to start behaving like someone who's fit. You have to eat properly, exercise, make sure you're in a good headspace. Before you can see the results of the amazing fitness and physique, you have to first act like that person. And I see that your love story is the exact same. You have to first act like you know you deserve this love story, like you know you deserve love, care, romance, all of the above. Act as if first, and then let it happen and come to you. Act as if, and that is exactly what is going to attract the right person into your life. Because when you act like you know what you deserve and you know what you want, and you actually start learning more about what you really want and don't want romantically, that opens up the door to your perfect love story beginning and your perfect person coming in. Of course, perfect means they are perfect for you. Getting more deeply into your reading and lifting the veil, I see you questioning everything and understanding anything unaligned has to go. Any relationship that is still lingering around, any situationship that you still have in your life, it has to go. Cancer, I see that the universe is saying to you, you might have to block a couple of your exes, you might have to block a couple people and delete their numbers, get rid of gifts or notes that you have from them, just to energetically really cleanse your space so you are ready for the real deal. So you are ready for your love story and there isn't any energy interference. I know this sounds spiritual woo-woo, but if you're constantly reminded of the past, how will you act like the future best version of yourself? Now let's get more deeply into this reading. You know I'm here for you to reach your highest success. You know that I'm just here to program you on how you can become your best version. Now let's see what the universe is saying is going to happen next and what you can do to become that best version. We've got the courageous peony. So I do see here a multifaceted, unique nature in you. Let yourself be seen. The universe is saying that you have been hiding yourself, and yeah, you want to post on social media, but you feel shy, you feel like it's not going to be perfect enough, good enough. And this is the universe really conspiring to say to you, you've got to go for it. You've got to just do it anyways. Nothing is ever going to be perfect, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't deserve to be seen. Just because it isn't perfect, it doesn't mean that it doesn't deserve to be seen. Remember this fact, my beautiful Cancer. Now, this is the second part of your reading. With the person that you are meant to be with, being seen is going to be easy and nothing's going to be embarrassing in front of them for you any longer. Now, my beautiful Cancer, this is the reading that I've received for you. I claim and manifest that what resonates comes true, and wherever you are on our beautiful planet, know that I am sending you so much love. Thank you for spending this divine time and space with me, and I'll connect with you during one of your upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Leo baby. Welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your reading, which is based on your zodiac sign. I'm just clearing and cleansing the tattoo tarot deck of any unwanted energies so we can step into your love story reading in a way that is clear and that's going to give you all of the information you need. We've got a card that popped right out as I was shuffling right at the start, which is the Two of Swords. The universe is saying make a decision. Make a decision whether you want love or not, because right now you're a little bit all over the place. It's like you don't have clear direction. You're a little lost and confused in your behavior and in your energy. Let's see what else we've received. In the Eight of Cups, the universe is saying to you, you've got to let go of any doubt that you have about how lovable that you are, who that you're supposed to end up with, whether you'll be treated right or not, whether you'll have the marriage, the family, the home of your dreams. I see here that the universe is saying to you, make a decision in the Two of Swords and in the Eight of Cups. Let go of any behavior and anything that doesn't then lead to that outcome and that doesn't then lead to that decision becoming your reality. Getting more deeply into your reading in the King of Coins, this is who you'll end up with. The King of Coins is the king of the element of earth. The element of earth corresponds to the coins, of course. So this is the king of all things material, everything that has to do with success in the material realm. This is a person who is extremely abundant, wealthy. They know what they're doing. They have multiple businesses and they are well respected within society because of this. King of Coins, I can see that the universe is saying to you that it's time for you to start behaving like you belong with the King of Coins. It's time for you to stop doubting yourself and start behaving like you belong with such an individual. The Two of Wands is another symbol in numerology with the number 2, which is asking you to make a decision. Yeah, you can keep doubting, you can keep overthinking, you can keep being unsure, you can keep going out with your posture being slouched, with your shoulders being down, hunched forward, staring at your phone with an insecure look in your eye. Yeah, you can keep doing that if you want, or you can change, or you can attract the King of Coins, or you can start your love story. What do you choose, my gorgeous Leo baby? Because you've got the looks, you've got the intelligence, you've got everything that you could possibly need in order to get this started. The peppermint is a sign of success. In the peppermint, I see that you are unlocking the keys to your success romantically, and the universe is saying, stop worrying and overthinking. Success is meant to be yours. Success is coming, no doubt. And sometimes you're just really hard on yourself for no reason. And success is something that is written in your destiny, my beautiful Leo. Romantic success is something that's happening regardless of whether you're trying hard or not. It's just fated. Now, in the stock, I see that the universe is saying focus. Focus back on what you want. Focus on love. Focus on becoming the most lovable person and version of yourself. You are always lovable, but you can make yourself even more attractive by working on you, by making yourself the center of your attention, by becoming that version of you that's fearless, that's confident, that goes out more, that actually lives their life to the fullest. That is the version of you that your King of Coins wants to see, your Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo that you're going to meet. I see in the Hierophant that meeting them at a place where spirituality is present. So this is either an ancient site, a museum, or a historical building where you're going to meet this person, and it's going to be clear as day that you are meant for one another immediately. I see in the Hierophant also that your love story is going to properly start from the first day as they notice that you are the one, because they've already been in a very serious relationship, perhaps engaged and married. And I see here in the Two of Cups that they know what real partnership looks like, because they've already had the misfortune of experiencing the hard way what it's like to be loved just for their things. And they realize with you, you're different. You love them for them. Yes, they're very successful. Yes, they're very abundant and affluent, but that's not why you're with them. So I do see here that your love story in the Two of Cups, which is one of the best cards that you can receive about love and relationships. Your life, your love story is going to be the most unique, the most real, the most talked about in your community and in your family as well. And I can see here that the proposal is going to happen faster than you thought. And I see here within November that this is the month where everything is going to get very real for you, Leo. Now, my gorgeous Leo baby, this is the second part of your reading that I've received for you. I trust that you found it insightful and that it resonated. For private readings, you can check my description box below if there are any available. Thank you for spending this divine time and space with me. And wherever you are on our beautiful planet, whether it's day or night, I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of your upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Virgo baby. Welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your love story reading, where we're going to get straight into all things Virgo. I trust that picking from the first part with the 4 groups I introduced you to during the intro already brought you a lot of clarity, but now we'll get even more direction in this portion of your reading. You're a Virgo sun, moon, rising, or Venus. That's why you're here. Uncover everything that the universe needs you to know about your love story story. First and foremost, we have received the Ace of Cups, which is the number one of the element of water. The Ace of Cups always represents a new beginning in love and romance. I see here for you, and I claim and manifest that your love story is going to be a fresh start, a pattern breakage of any negative, unhealthy patterns that have been passed down to you from your family. Whether that is divorce, argumentative relationships, unhealthy relationships, substances being used in relationships, financial problems, we release and free you of all of this within the reading. And I see here within the moon that you intuitively can feel it in your bones right now, Virgo, that that's exactly what you're meant to do. That's exactly who you're meant to be. You are meant to be the first one who breaks those patterns. You are meant to be the one who has a straightforward romantic relationship that you can show to children, to grandchildren, and be that role model that you never fully had. I see here in the moon that you'll dream about it shortly after you've received this reading. So write your dreams down, because I know you're going to be coming back and saying to me, Vanessa, the dream actually happened. It actually came true. Next, we've got the King of Cups in reverse. So the universe is giving you a very clear sign about who isn't for you. The King of Cups reverse is someone who is emotional, is someone who changes their mind a lot, and they have strong water sign placement. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but not just any Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I see here an ascendant, the King of Cups, someone who, again, they can't plan a date. They don't follow through. You're getting mixed signals. The universe is saying protect yourself from these individuals because you are too caring. You're too good for that, Virgo. And getting more deeply into your reading, instead, in the Knight of Pentacles, this is the right fit for you. Someone who is ambitious, that's why they've showed up upright. Someone who has earth sign energy, so Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Someone who knows what they want from life, who is determined to be very successful in the earthly realm, who's already accumulated a good amount of material success but wants more and is very focused on their work. Someone who's very ambitious. In the Knight of Pentacles, I see that this is important because you yourself are an extremely ambitious person. So being with someone who you can share those dreams and aspirations with, of just having a bigger than normal life, that is extremely important for you. I see here in the Vulture spirit that the universe is saying, sure, if you have had relationships that have not worked out, if you've met people along the way that weren't the one, remember, nothing is wasted, because this is teaching you something every single time. It's teaching you how to deal with people, how to speak to people, how to have deep relationships with individuals, and it's also teaching you about people and their characteristics. You're learning very quickly how to read people the more that you deal with them. And I see in the Vulture spirit that the universe is also saying, in your household, in your love story, every single experience, whether you're going on a vacation, whether you're starting a business together, you're not wasting any time, and all of your potential is going to be used. In the Flamingo spirit, I see that the universe is saying, embrace your in-between right now. You're not quite where your love story is in the midst of it happening, and you're also not at the beginning either. You're somewhere in between. The universe is saying, embrace this, have fun with it. This is the best stage where you have freedom, where things are exciting, and where overthinking isn't necessary. Because right now, just being yourself and focusing on what you want and on who you're becoming is the healthiest thing that you can do, and is also the most attractive thing as well. Getting more deeply into your reading, forge, don't follow. The universe is saying, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Virgo, you are extremely hardworking, determined, and reliable. The universe is saying, forge a new path, and you'll also meet your person in that way. You'll be invited into certain rooms that only pioneers are invited into. You will be seen as someone who is a creator, someone who is more than a follower, and this is exactly what you're meant to do in life. You're meant to forge not to follow, and you've probably felt it all along already. In the double mission, you are a light worker, starseed. Serve the world by being you. Serve the world by being the person that you were always meant to be. Don't overthink things anymore. You are the type of person who has the mission of being in a committed long-term relationship, but then at the same time also influencing people who aren't your spouse, who aren't your family, who aren't your children in the most positive way. You are meant to leave a positive impact on this planet. Now, Virgo, this is the reading I received for you. I trust that it was insightful, that it resonated. Feel free to let me know in the comment section. You can check the description box for my downloadables as well as private readings. Thank you for spending this divine time and space with me, and I will connect with you during one of your upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Libra baby. Welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your love story reading, which is based on your zodiac sign. You're here because you are a Libra sun, moon, rising, or Venus, and we'll get into exactly what's coming towards your love story. Now, we have got alchemic, and then we've also got the goddess. I see that your love story is meant to keep you in your best energy, looking your best, feeling your best. You know those people, those women in particular, those goddesses who are in relationships and marriages and they're glowing, they look happy, they look like the world is their oyster. That is the type of alchemy that I see you are destined to have in your love story. That is what you are meant to experience, and you'll be fully aligned with your person. You'll be on the same page about having a family, about finances, about traveling, about accomplishments in life, about purchasing homes, purchasing investments, purchasing vehicles. I see that everything is going to be so aligned for you spiritually, in a material sense, emotionally, that you're going to know you found your perfect person pretty early on. Now let's delve way more deeply into your reading to see what else the universe needs you to know. Now, Libra, in the moth spirit, the universe is saying, for your love story to happen, you have to surrender to it happening however the universe has planned out. Stop trying to intervene and interfere, dating apps and overthinking every time you go out. That is not where you're supposed to be right now mentally. The universe is saying, relax, get off of all of these apps, stop overthinking when it's going to happen or how it's going to happen. Just surrender to the fact that your person exists, they're out here, they're ready for you. And the more you just let it happen, the more that you are actually going to manifest it, because we don't chase, we attract. In the fox spirit, think on your feet, be very quick about this without overthinking. Pause those relationship apps, pause everything that you've been doing that has just been you trying way too hard. Get out of that desperate energy immediately. That's your homework. Okay, Libra, that is what the universe is saying. You can do it right now. You don't have to wait. This reading isn't about telling you you have to wait till this time. You can make things happen right now by shifting your energy right now and becoming aligned with your goddess self right now. Getting more deeply into your reading, we've got master number 33 in the horse spirit. I see here in the horse spirit, freedom is yours, my beautiful Libra. And the more that you behave free, act free, look free, have this energy of freedom, the more attractive you are to your person. And moving more deeply into your reading in the koi fish spirit, the universe is also saying to you, if you're stressed about other things, like the material realm, if you're stressed about your looks, if you're stressed about whether you're quote unquote good enough, there is always more than enough positives in your life, and there are more than enough opportunities for more material growth. There's more than enough opportunities for you to become the healthiest, best version of yourself. But are you seeing them? Are you taking them? Are you allowing them? Are you giving permission to them? Because the universe can see here, your life will always be filled with abundance. Your life will always be filled with enough. But are you allowing your life to fill you up with enough? Are you allowing your life to show you that there is always enough. In the Page of Coins, I can see here that in the earthly realm, you've just gotten started. And you, in your love story, you're going to have multiple businesses and companies with your person. You're going to basically be building empires together. I see in the Page of Coins that you become unstoppable with them. And even if you're not sure exactly what you're doing, if you've never started or built a business before, if you've never created this type of wealth or income for yourself previously, this is what you're meant to do with your person in your love story, because you're meant to end up with a business builder, with a big creator, with someone who makes something that changes the trajectory of humanity. Think the iPhone, think Google, think the internet. Now, next up, we have got the Three of Coins. You are breaking ancestral patterns that were unhealthy. You are breaking any type of ancestral energy of not being in a healthy relationship. So divorces that ran in your family, unhealthy relationships, marriages that broke apart through arguments, through substance abuse, gambling, addiction, all of these types of different negative aspects. I can see here in the Three of Coins, it's like you are severing that tie, you're severing that cord to your mom and your grandmother and the negative aspects of their relationships, while keeping the positives, of who they are and were, and keeping the positives of the relationships that worked. Now, my beautiful Libra baby, this is the reading that I've received for you. I trust that you found it insightful. Check out the description box for my downloadables, for private readings, and for my Psychic CEO Academy. It's all linked below. And wherever you are on our gorgeous planet, thank you for spending this divine time and space with me, and I'll connect with you during one of your upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Scorpio baby. Welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your reading, which is based on your zodiac sign. You're a Scorpio sun, moon, rising, or Venus. That's why you're here right now, and you clicked this timestamp and no other. And we're going to uncover exactly what the universe needs you to know about your love story. Now, first and foremost, we've got seductive. Scorpio, you've got more seductive energy than you're probably aware of. And this is a huge aspect of why your person becomes interested in you. It's because you are seductive to them. And the part of you that is so seductive is the untamed part that is absolutely 100% authentic, that isn't afraid to say what they think and feel. They love when you're direct and you seem wild and untamed. Let that energy out. I claim and manifest that you have the courage to do so, and that nothing phases you ever. And you just say what you think and feel and behave in a way that is untamable. Now, next in devoted, I can see that you won't be controlled by anyone, especially not in a relationship, especially not your romantic partner. But when you have the freedom to be yourself, then you become extremely devoted. This is another part of your love story. I see a lot of success. You are a devoted partner and you're attracting someone who's just as devoted as you are. So the energy that you're putting out is the energy that is coming back. And a devoted person means a stable, healthy relationship. I can see here within the Emperor for you that you're attracting a leader. Leaders don't have time to worry about whether their partners are being honest, loyal, whether they're devoted or not. They simply need that to happen, and they simply need their partners to follow through. I can see here within the Emperor that you are attracting a CEO, a manager, a business owner, and an investor, someone who is in that leading energy because they constantly have people who come to them asking for advice and asking to work together. I see here within the Knight of Cups that you are in a position right now where any water sign, so Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, is extremely attracted to you. They want to be around you. They want to be close to you. They want to be in the same room with you, and they want to see where things can go. As a Scorpio, you are very intense with your emotions. You don't play around when it comes to feelings. And I can see here in the Knight of Cups that for you, this means that you are attracting the same energy in a partner. Now, in the Ace of Coins, we've got a fresh beginning in your career that you didn't expect. This is a place where you will meet your lover. Now, in the Ace of Coins, we've got numerologically the number 1. The ace is the number 1. The suit of coins corresponds to the element of earth. And I can see here that you're starting something new professionally. And that's exactly where you're going to meet your person. Don't overthink it, Scorpio. This is all already prepared for you by the universe, your guides, and your angels. All you've got to do is follow your gut feeling. All you've got to do is follow your instinct. Carry on with your work. You are going to meet them during a work event because they don't really go out to any other place. I can see here with the crow spirit that the universe is asking you to work with it rather than against it. Thoughts of uncertainty, being unsure, not knowing what to do, where to go, that is not working with the universe. But what is working with the universe is you getting up and journaling exactly what you want, exactly the outcome you're looking for, exactly where you are looking to go in life. And I can see here in the frog spirit that also clearing out all of the old stories, all of the clutter of old relationships. That's essential. No longer thinking to yourself that you're not lovable, getting rid of stuff that your exes gave you that aren't valuable and aren't really doing anything other than keeping their energy around you. That is what the universe can see can be done right now to free up the energy for your person and your love story to begin. Now, my gorgeous Scorpio, this is the second part of your reading that I've received for you. Let me know below if it resonated. Thank you for spending this divine time and space with me today, and I will connect with you during one of your upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Sagittarius baby. Welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your love story reading, which is based on your zodiac sign. Now, let's see exactly what the universe needs you to know about your love story. We've got unrecognized. I can see here that you have probably met your person already, but you didn't recognize them. Stay grounded about this, Sagittarius. I know you might right now be freaking out thinking, I miss them. How is that possible? How have I not started my love story yet? Well, stay grounded about it because the thing is, you were closer to them in public than you were aware of. You didn't speak to them yet. So you were in the same room at some point in the past already. You were at the same airport at the same time, the same party, the same get-together, the same event. You've been closer physically than you thought possible. And you're going to figure this out pretty early on in the relationship that you both went to the same event, you were at the same place at the same time, and already crossed paths previously. And I see here within demanding that the universe is saying you need to start to be okay with the fact that yes, you get to demand certain things in love, whether that's respect, loyalty, having your feelings taken seriously, or being understood. Being a little demanding, that is attractive to the person you are meant to end up with. I see here within demanding that also making it known what you want is a feature that the universe is saying, get it out because it is seductive. Demanding not in a spoiled bratty way, but in a way that shows that if commitment, if care isn't there, you don't have any reason to stay. So it's like this very intelligent, seductive way that you can be that is going to be irresistible throughout your relationship and marriage and the long-term commitment in your life. In seductive, I can see here that in your love story, you're the hot one, you're the seductive one, you're the one that makes your partner all nervous and makes them think, wow, I'm so lucky that I have her in my life. I'm so lucky that she's mine because all of these other people wish that they could be near her. Next up, we've got the dog spirit. Now, the universe is gonna give you a dog on your journey and your love story. It might be a border collie, just as we've got depicted here. don't be surprised at the paths that you will cross with a canine companion, because I also see here in the dog spirit that your person has this loyal dog-like energy. You know how a dog is extremely loyal, extremely caring, and is always happy to see its owner usually, and would never waver from its owner's side. That's what I see here in your love story and in your person. Getting more deeply into your reading in the snake spirit, the universe is saying it's time for you to heal from snakes, from previous hurt, disappointment, and even lies that were told to you in past relationships, because there are still some wounds that you've got to heal in order to fully accept your person who is loyal, who's caring, who would never lie to you, and who will treat you with a type of respect that you haven't experienced before. The brown bear spirit shows that taking time out and going on a solo trip and vacation right now is the best thing that you can do in order to reset your energy and to heal. In the brown bear spirit, I can also see that a place such as South America, Canada, Bali, Australia, as well as Thailand and Vietnam are places where you are meant to go right now in order to relax and in order to reset your energy. Sitting in the same energy right now isn't doing you any good, Sagittarius. You need a little bit of change, and I can see here that your love story is going to be a long one. It's going to be a lifelong situation that you're in, a lifelong relationship and marriage. I see in the chrysanthemum, you'll live for a very long time, and so will your partner, and you'll have this story of being together 60 plus years, and you'll be that couple that outlives everybody else. I see here in longevity that you're doing things for the long run. Getting more deeply into your reading, and the Mayoram that popped right out as I was shuffling the cards for you, I see happiness, I see balance, I see that finding the right person for you comes effortlessly and naturally. This is meant to happen. Stay grounded about it and take yourself on a vacation right now to bring them into your life. You're going to meet them during a time where you don't expect it, and you're going to recognize very quickly that you've been in the same room with your person before, but you just didn't notice that that is what was going on. And August is your lucky month of love, my beautiful soul. This is what is going to happen next for your love story. I hope that it resonated, my beautiful Sagittarius, and that you found it insightful. Feel free to let me know in the comment section, and also check out the description box for my zodiac blueprint, private readings if they're available, as well as my Psychic CEO Academy. Thank you for spending this divine time and space with me, and wherever you currently are on our planet, I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Capricorn baby, and welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your love story reading, which is based on your zodiac sign. We're going to get straight into it and see exactly what your love story holds in store and what the universe needs you to know about it. Now, let's see what we receive. Generous. You're meant to be with someone who's just as generous as you are. Regardless of whether you have a lot or just a little, you're always generous, and actually having more just means that you have more to give. And by more, I mean in the material realm, you are going to be with someone who's generous, who's a giver, who makes your life easier, and who derives a lot of joy from seeing you enjoying their generosity. So to them, it makes them so happy to be generous to you. And I see here within demanding that the reason for this is because you're the opposite of demanding, Capricorn. They have had really demanding girlfriends, really demanding partners in the past, who didn't truly appreciate them and who weren't truly seeing how beautiful their generosity was from a standpoint of how kind that they are. They were just demanding, they always wanted more, and they struggled to actually be grateful. And that's where I can see in generous and demanding that your person loves you because you are the type of person who appreciates everything. The largest gifts, from the car you're going to receive, from the house you're going to get, to the smallest things, such as them remembering your favorite drink or dessert and bringing that home for you. In loving, I can see in Capricorn that you are going to have a very loving romantic life, where your love story is going to be based on who you truly are on the inside, not just what you look like. And in loving, I can see that because you're so loving and pure about it, you are attracting someone who has always been loved for what they can do for others and sees how valuable you are, because you give everything to them, all of your love, from a pure place, and you don't expect anything back. So they want to do even more for you. Now, in the deer spirit, the universe is saying, bring a gentle touch to everything that you do. Be gentle with yourself, be gentle about love, and be a gentle person with your emotions. You're often your biggest critic, Capricorn. You work really hard, but I see here that what makes you really attractive is actually femininity, is actually the ability to receive, to be very gentle, to let things happen, and to actually be almost a little bit not helpless, but be able to ask for help when it can serve you, when it's useful. I see here in the lion spirit that you don't realize that you've never been a burden. Helping you has never been something that is difficult. People wish that you would allow them to be part of your life more and help you more. I see that this is your superpower once you allow this to happen, once you let your guard down and you stop feeling like you've got to defend yourself or always be the strong one. And I get it, Capricorn. In many ways, growing up, you had to be strong. You had to be someone who was in control of their emotions, who was in control of themselves. But that's coming to an end in your love story. You're not by yourself anymore, and you don't have to protect yourself any longer. Getting more deeply into your reading in the cucumber, I see that your love story is going to be very emotional in the best way, because you're going to heal painful emotions and emotions from your past where you felt like you were not enough, or you were asking for too much, and like you were a burden, or you were just kind of getting into the other person's way. I see those emotions are completely going away, and you're just feeling amazing about yourself and the relationship. And in the lime, I see next in our beautiful green lime, good luck for you. Your love story is filled with good luck. Your love story is going to be positive. It's going to be like the luckiest moment of your life when you realize you really won the lottery when it comes to love. You really won the lottery when it comes to your romantic life. You really won when it comes to relationships, and you get to now enjoy this. My beautiful Capricorn, this is the reading that I've received for you. I claim and manifest this as your reality, and that whatever resonated most will become yours in due course. Thank you for sharing this divine time and space with me, and wherever you currently are, I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Aquarius, and welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your love story reading, which is based on your zodiac sign. I trust that you enjoyed the first part where you got to pick from the 3 groups that I introduced you to during the intro of this video. But now let's talk all things Aquarius and figure out exactly how your love story is going to play out. First, we've got unconditional. Unconditional love. That is your love story. You love unconditionally, and you are going to have someone that loves you unconditionally as well. Unconditional love is what you will practice with your person and in your family. I see that your love story is going to be a very peaceful one. You yourself are a peaceful person. You are focused on bigger things than drama. And I see that your love story is going to be unconditionally peaceful. We've also got the dove, which is another symbol of peace. And your person is going to bring you peace. They're going to bring you relaxation. They're going to bring you the most beautiful commitment that I see next within your reading. I see in commitment, tying the knot, getting married, getting engaged is going to happen quickly. You're going to feel peaceful about all of the things here. as you are receiving this commitment at a time where you didn't expect it to happen so quickly, but because your person just feels so certain about you, to them, there's no reason to wait. There's no reason to give it years for them to commit to you and for them to show you that they want to be with you forever and that they found their forever person. In the koi fish spirit, the universe is reminding you that if you've worried that perhaps you've missed out on your love story, or perhaps you're not sure if it will play out the way that you want, there's always enough. My beautiful Aquarius baby, your person is here. There's more than enough opportunity for you to be with them, for you to start your love story with them. In the koi fish spirit, I can see that you're really overthinking this and that your person is meant to be with you for your entire life. And in the rabbit spirit, now's a lucky time. There's more than enough love to go around and available for you. Now is a lucky time in your love life. Now is a lucky time for you. And in the rabbit spirit, I can see also that the universe wants you to see that now is a lucky time for you, and to, rather than think, when is this happening? How can I do this? How can I make it happen more quickly? Think on your feet and remember that we attract, we don't chase. You're manifesting effortlessly, and by becoming the person who you know that you desire to be, by becoming the person who is 100% committed to loving themselves and to being loved, you also effortlessly attract your lover and your love story in a way that doesn't cause anxiety or pain or overthinking or confusion. Peaceful, unconditional love is yours. Commitment is going to happen very quickly with the right person. So if you've been with someone for a long time, or you're even in a situationship, you know that that's not your love story person, because the person that you'll have your love story with, they're sure and certain about you early on, and they'll want to commit very quickly. Now, in the pink rose, I see gratitude, unlimited amounts of gratitude for you. As an Aquarius, you are in a headspace of always creating, inventing, making something new happen. And in the pink rose, I can see gratitude for the stability that your person gives to you. Because you are someone who is always so grateful, because you're someone who feels others' emotions deeply, you're also someone who is 100% ready for this relationship. When you're with the right person, they see just how rare you are, how rare it is to find someone as honest, as grateful, as kind, as caring, as straightforward as you are. And they're not going to want to let you go. They're going to make sure that you stick with them, that you stay with them, that they commit to you, and that you feel safe in the relationship. They're not going to let you go without that. So I do see here that in your love story, things are going to happen very quickly, and by February you're going to know that everything has changed. The commitment will have taken place. You will have them in your life as your husband, as your spouse. And I do also see here within April that unconditional love is going to expand. So expanding your family through a fur baby or a human baby is one of the things that I see coming towards you that you'll feel so grateful towards. You have unconditional love for this fertile time. And in the rabbit spirit, the rabbit actually represents luck and fertility. That is what I also see here within your reading. Now, my beautiful Aquarius baby, this is the reading that I received for you. If you found it insightful, don't forget to like this video, as well as let me know below in the comment section. And of course, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel and you found this interesting, you might want to consider adding my channel to your subscription list if it's one of those channels that you want to support and you want to see continue thrive. Now, my beautiful Aquarius, wherever you are, I'm sending you so much love, and I'll connect with you during one of your upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Pisces, and welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your love story reading, which is based on your zodiac sign. Now let's get straight into it to see exactly what it is that the universe needs you to know about your love story. First, we've got the goddess. Pisces, never forget that you are a goddess, that you are worthy of all of the things that you desire, that you crave. Everything that you see as love, you deserve it. Be in your goddess energy. What's your posture like right now? Are you sitting slouched over? Are you thirsty? Are you hungry? Have you not been taking proper care of your body? How have you been fueling yourself? Spiritually, mentally, physically? I see here in the goddess that the universe wants you to pay close attention to being in your goddess energy and treating yourself like one, because you truly are a goddess and you will continue to be treated like one, but it starts with you. In peaceful, I can see that your biggest flex is when you're in peaceful energy of just being happy with yourself, being happy and content with your life. I see in the goddess as well as peaceful that is your most peaceful energy when you're in your goddess state, when you're in your energy of being in femininity, receiving, allowing things to just effortlessly happen for you. Getting more deeply into your reading, I can see in neglected that the universe is also pointing out to you, if you want that love story to happen, you have to stop neglecting the parts of you that deserve care. You have to stop neglecting the parts of you that were neglected in the past. That feeling might be familiar. If you grew up with parents who did not pay close attention to where you needed help, and the parts of you that were scared, the parts of you that were bullied, where others felt like they had a certain power over you. Validate yourself. Give yourself that power. Give yourself the attention that you've always deserved. Getting more deeply into your reading in the Dove Spirit, we have peace again. Being peace, that's your superpower. That's your most attractive trait. That is the trait within you that is drawing your love story in and that's creating the most positive relationship with your partner. The dove has already showed up twice within your reading, which is your spirit animal. It's your symbol. It's your sign. And it is a reminder for you that being at peace, that is an inside job. It starts with you. It's your biggest power, and that is your most attractive trait. Your love story starts when you have that inner peace, when you feel at ease with yourself. So don't procrastinate it and start to put yourself into your energy of peace. If someone isn't bringing you peace, if someone is costing you peace, then you know that they're not the right one. In the Wombat Spirit, I do see that the universe is saying to you, being at home is the best thing that you can do for yourself right now. Being at home frequently to practice being in your peace, because you can journal, you can listen to music, you can cook, you can dance, you can be completely free. And I see in your love story that you will spend a lot of time building a family home. You will be building your family home from scratch. You'll be designing everything, the colors, the finishes. You'll make the most beautiful kitchen and living room for your family, because that is your peaceful place. That is the place where you and your family find peace. And in the Dog Spirit, you will end up with someone who is as loyal as a dog. So as they like to say, a golden retriever boyfriend and husband. I see here within the Dog Spirit that staying loyal is something that you're good at, and I see that you're attracting the same type of energy in your love story from the person that you are meant to be with. Now, as a Pisces, you feel everything. That is why it's so important that you end up with somebody who is emotionally regulated and intelligent and who understands the importance of loyalty. I do also see a dog here in your future, in your love story, and a puppy that is going to steal your heart. Let's get more deeply into your reading, Pisces, to see what the universe needs you to know about your love story. We've got success. You will be with somebody successful and they will make you even more successful. I can see here that your love story is built on success. Your love story is built on being the most successful, best version of yourself and growing. Getting more deeply into your reading, we've got the Onion. You are divinely protected. You don't have to ask anybody for permission whatsoever. I see here within the Onion that being protected is exactly what you've got coming for you here in your love story. My beautiful Pisces, you're protected. You'll be successful. Be at peace. Stay in your goddess energy. That way you will attract your lover effortlessly, and your love story is going to play out exactly as it should. Any type of stress should be eliminated, and you need to stay away from it. Getting more deeply into your reading in November, you'll have your lucky month of love. November is your month. It is the time where everything is going to change, and you're going to be so grateful you stayed in your peaceful goddess energy and you never reacted to anything that took you out of it. My gorgeous Pisces, this is the reading that I received for you. Feel free to let me know in the comments that it resonated. And of course, if you felt seen in this space and at peace and comfortable, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It means more to me than you're possibly aware of. But of course, if you're just visiting this corner of the internet, no pressure, my beautiful Pisces. After all, this is meant to mutually resonate. I'm sending you so much love, protection, and light, and I will connect with you during one of your upcoming readings.